and welcome back to some Return to Monkey Island. I'm excited to be playing again. Last time we left off, ooh, a little thunderclap there. Last time we left off, we had flattened Murray. We have picked up the flat Murray. And we have to find another way to get to Monkey Island now that we can't use the potion. So what's opened up to us now is the galley should be opened up to us, and LeChuck's back in his office. So I'm gonna start with the galley because that's a new location because the other guy basically killed himself. Who's Flaragori?
I'm working on a way for us to get to Monkey Island without using a voodoo potion.
Glad to hear it. I'm working on something else. Great meeting. See you later.
Great. Just thinking if there's anything else here. I thought I saw like one other thing pop up besides braving the ship's galley. So let's brave the ship's galley. Okay. That's a no.
You'd think on a ship there would be opportunity to change the water once in a while. Can I ask about that pepper shaker?
It was demon pepper, made from demon peppers, which are basically the hottest peppers you can get. Do not, under any circumstances, put it on anything you intend to eat.
I like spicy food.
Not like this. Burns on the way in, burns on the way out. In between, burns. Doesn't matter though. The shaker's empty. I'm all out.
Interesting.
Whoa. I'm not sure those are quite dead yet. It's hard to tell if those are for cooking or combat.
It's cute that you think there's a difference.
It sounds like screaming, but really quiet.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that. I do want to talk to Putra.
At first I thought the privy must be behind there, but no, it's just the pantry.
Oh, you.
Can I give you a hand washing these plates?
Nah, I already did those.
Alright, I don't know what else you'd expect on a zombie ghost
Have
pirate
a
ship.
Magic voodoo concoction
Guybrush.
here that will get us to Monkey Island, would you?
No, and like Rose said, we used up most of the supplies, so there's no way we're brewing another one.
Okay, just checking. I'll find a different way.
So the demon pepper is gonna come up. Retreat from the smell. The demon pepper is gonna come up. Also, I think this note about overfeeding Molly is gonna come up. I still don't know what a Molly is, but we'll figure that out.
These open plan offices are all the rage now.
So we got that one. Dare to enter LeChuck's office.
You, Swabby, come over here.
I have dared.
You be new to my ship. I like to meet each of my
The hole on the back of Guybrush's head.
names.
Interesting. Ooh. Crazy Beard the Beardless is standing out to me. Yeah.
Crazy Beard, the beardless.
Look, I'm just going to call you
Swabby's good.
Swabby. It's not good for the chain of command if we get too friendly. Any questions? None? Good. I likes an unquestioning crew. Now, get back to work before I use your entrails as bait. Wait! Don't forget the keel hauling tomorrow at 4.
How could I?
I like to think of it as a team-building exercise.
I do love to haul some
I
keel.
won't.
Alright. And I'm just gonna return to some of those places that I've already been and just see if there's anything. Return to the hold. See if there's anything new anywhere. We have some chicken feed on us. Nothing new here so far. Out the porthole. Gonna check the front of the ship again. Just gonna, yeah, make sure things haven't changed. Things have changed. Hello.
You.
Oh. Skullet. Oh. I should go back to the hold.
He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder. There's also a knife in his back, but that's clearly not why he's stuck. I have to say, I thought you were gone for good. I was feeling no small amount of pleasure about it, in fact.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet. Now pull me out of here before I hang you by your own intestines, Swabby.
Actually, for Swab, now that you are dead, I guess they're all zombies, so it makes sense. I'm looking at my clock, don't worry. Got me. I am tempted to see what happens when it runs out, but oh, I don't have the patience. I'm gonna take a friendlier tone. I'm not the one who knows you're down. Not the only one who knows you're down here. Why would I not be the... I feel like I'm the only one.
Well, that's actually first swab now.
What is?
Me. LeChuck gave me your job.
You? Not likely.
I do prefer a management role. Less scrounging, more lounging.
I'm gonna give your pancreas to my rat for a pillow.
You might want to take a friendlier tone.
This is my friendly tone, you blabbering pile of excrement.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes, more or less. How about you?
Well, technically, I don't have to breathe at all, but it's a reflex, isn't it?
Oh,
Can't really stop doing it.
that sounds painful. Yeah,
The whole time. So get me out of here right now, you colossal git.
kind of want to.
I'm the only one who knows you.
Oh, I am the only one.
True. I know I'm down here, don't I?
Well, I guess you've got me there.
Ha!
If I leave you here, do you think you can free yourself?
Of course not. You think I haven't tried that already? It's a matter of leverage. As in, I'm gonna get a lever and smack you in the head with it if you don't get me out of here right now.
I'm gonna use my items. But I have to
Once we set
keep
sail,
going
you'll probably be crushed
until
into paste by
one
the
of
rudder.
us
Why would you
dies.
tell me that?
Well, in case you're worried about being stuck for a long time.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat both your legs, throw them up, and then eat them all over again.
And it would be smart of me not to give you the opportunity then. Nice talking to you, Gullet.
What do you mean, nice talking to you?
Fascinating
Oh, I
threat.
don't mean it literally, of course. Just politely ending our conversation.
Wait, no, get me out of here for pity's
I
sake.
will.
You baboon! I'll get you for this.
All right. Do I have any? I mean, I'm gonna try the knife. I'm not going. Oh. What? How did I just get the text of nice knife? That was interesting. I don't know how I did that. I think I pressed something, but I want to use the horse armor on everything so bad. Okay. Seeing if I have anything that is lever-like, and I don't. So, buddy, I will. Oh, there it is. Nice knife.
Looks like an antique.
Hold it out.
You
Ooh.
clown. That isn't gonna do any good. It wasn't even bothering me.
Wasn't about you. Okay, consider the origins.
It used to be in Gullet's back.
That is the origins. Can I use it to somehow leverage out Gullet? Nope. Alright, so I have 2 knives now, so that's fun. That's just an adventure gamer's dream. 2 knives?
Fortunately, there's a much more straightforward way to get in there.
Okay, just wondering if that was gonna change now that LeChuck is in his office. Alright. See if anything on the top decks change, and also we might be able to do more on the top bit now that LeChuck is in his office. Rose, okay. It's because they were like, oh, Rose already told you. Nope,
Looks
didn't
like
mean
it's
to do
empty.
that. Like, Rose already told you that, we're out of ingredients. I'm like, who's Rose? Oh, hello, flambe. Scan the horizon. Ooh. There's a chicken. And or duck. I don't want to be jump scared.
Hey, Flambe! Ship ahoy!
Oh.
It's Captain Madison! Ready the cannons!
Don't worry about it. The Chuck already knows they're out there.
Wait, never mind. Something's going on. They've got a cauldron on deck.
With supplies.
That looks like a cinnamon stick. Mint, squid ink. Hey, wait a minute. I know that recipe. They didn't come to sink us. Those weasels are going to Monkey Island.
Okay.
I love flambe. Okay, they undercut my expedition so they could claim the prize for themselves. That's probably not true.
Threepwood's expedition so they could claim the prize for themselves.
You don't want to say that name out loud on this ship. Trust me.
Why aren't they happier? A well-placed stab in the back is cause for celebration.
It is actually surprising that they're going to Monkey Island.
Aha! They're missing a skull.
Ooh, things I have. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna steal their
We
potion.
don't need a potion.
We're
because
gonna go
they
on their
have
ship.
one.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Make ready to sail.
Do I look like a quartermaster to you? You sure don't look like one to me.
I'll go talk to Iron Rose. This is gonna be great.
If you say so, Swabby.
Problem solved. No. Okay, we're just gonna go down somehow. Trivia card. Ooh, what's my trivia card? How many prisoners are in the ice quarry? We're not there yet. I have seen, like, in the beginning of the game, we saw, like, the woman who, there it is, the woman who was, like, looked very, like, northernly dressed, furs and everything. And I have seen, like, screenshots with that. Shouldn't ring that right now.
Oops.
Attempt to get the scruffles. Okay. There is nothing more I can do up here. I assume that the bell will come in handy. Let me read the sign again.
Schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
Alright, none of those make any sense right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell Rose about the plan, as Guybrush told me to do. But yeah, I do think that that will come in handy.
I have an amazing idea.
Does it involve mopping?
No, it involves following another ship
I hate
to Monkey
Bombay.
Island. See, Captain Madison is just east of us right now. They're brewing the potion to go to Monkey Island.
So
I'm gonna help them finish it, and then we follow them. All I need to do is get them a skull somehow. Make ready to sail.
no.
We don't even want to go to Monkey Island.
Golan gave us a perfect excuse to skip it, and now you're about to screw it up. Let's lock
Interesting.
him in the hole.
Whoa, hang on.
A little surprised to hear this. What do you mean you don't want to go to Monkey Island? Why wouldn't you want to go to Monkey Island? I thought the whole point of this voyage was to go to Monkey
What do you mean
Island.
you don't want to go to Monkey Island?
It's not a cryptic metaphor, Swabby. We mean we don't want to go. There's nothing on that island except for the secret. The secret doesn't split 6 ways.
7.
LeChuck only wants it because of his obsession with that stale glass of milk Guybrush Threepwood.
I think you're making a mistake.
Let's put it to a vote. Voting is supposed to be at 1 bell. Fair enough. The matter before the crew is the question of whether we should go to Monkey Island. I vote nay. Nay.
Nay.
Nay.
Aye.
The vote to go has to be unanimous. It isn't. Meeting adjourned.
Alright.
Unanimous?
It means I had to convince each and every member of the crew to change their vote.
Wow.
Alright, here we go.
Listen, about that trip to Monkey Island.
That we voted against.
Exactly. I want to try to persuade you to change your mind about it.
Well, if you
Or
say
if
it
not
that
your
way.
mind, then at least your vote.
Good luck with that. I'm regretting hiring you right now.
Oh, cool. Oh, I could do you a favor. So you should be more loyal. Aren't you curious?
Aren't
I'm
you
curious.
about what the secret might turn out to be?
Not really. No. Most secrets turn out to be either disappointing or disturbing. That's why people cover them up in the first place.
Also, I'm hoping you're enjoying my overly long straw for my Starbucks this morning.
I could do you a favor in return. Win-win. That's how politics works, right?
I don't bargain away my opinions and judgment for cash or favors, Swabby. I'm not for sale. I have a moral center.
She might not be the best one to
One of those.
first
It's just kind of small and off to the side.
one to
Like a
persuade.
Let's hope it doesn't cause you any trouble in your career as a pirate.
Not so far. As quartermaster, it seems like you should be more loyal to LeChuck, who, I will point out, very much wants to go.
I've been with LeChuck a long time.
Exactly.
In the beginning, I really admired the way he saw the world.
Reddish haze of constant anger. Some personal finding, there's a green box with ribbon on it, and the secret of Monkey Island inside.
Through a reddish haze of constant anger.
I don't know, that's just it. I can't even remember what I found so inspiring.
Ah.
Makes it hard to follow his lead on a personal quest like the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh.
Okay, so we gotta figure out why she was initially inspired by
Bob,
LeChuck.
I'm a little confused about what your job is. I mean, I know you hang up there all day. I'm just not sure why.
As yardarm hanger, I serve as an example to the crew of what might happen if they break the rules. It's an important role, though admittedly not an exciting one.
You get to see everything on the deck. That's fun.
I'd like to discuss your vote on the Monkey Island issue.
It's nay. I'm afraid going to Monkey Island doesn't really have anything in it for me.
Wouldn't
It's
the
cannibals.
change of scenery be nice?
I've seen lots of scenery.
How about I make it worth your while?
Go on.
Get you transferred to the other yard arm. Take your next shift. Be your best. I would be his best friend. I love Apple Bob.
I'll take your next shift.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were after my job. No thanks.
Be your best friend.
I'll be your best friend.
My best friend will always be the sea, or maybe Putra.
Well, what would you be interested in?
Well, I've got all I need, but I'm bored. We used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is leveraged like crazy, so there are no frills anymore.
Entertainment, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something. Entertainment is my middle name.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I do like a good joke. They don't last very long, though.
Okay, we got some things. Got a start of things.
I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave. Flair?
What is it?
Talk about your vote. What is your job?
Forgive me, but I'm unclear. What exactly is your job on this ship?
I'm the second mate, bosun, gunner, ship surgeon, and composer. And I do the laundry.
Wow. Save a little for the rest of us, huh?
You after my jobs? Better not be. I need the cash. I'm saving up.
Alright,
What are you saving up for?
None of your business, Swabby.
fair enough.
What's that you're working on?
It's theme music for LeChuck. I'm sketching out a melody. I'm happy with the first two notes. They're both do. The repetition emphasizes LeChuck's relentless nature, his dogged pursuit of his goals. It's a quality I admire. Still working on the other notes. My target is 7 total. I'm hoping to work in an augmented fourth to make it sound demonic.
Right. I understand completely.
You must have some scrubbing to get to, right, Swabby?
Alright, let's talk about...
Can we talk about
The
your
vote.
vote on going to Monkey Island?
No,
Oh, come on. There must be something I can do for you. Something you want?
nothing you can give me.
Try me.
Okay, fine. Earlier today, I lost my grandmother's whale knife. It was a gorgeous heirloom. I treasured it, and now it's gone.
I have
Bring
it.
me the knife, and I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Easy.
Great. Can you tell me where and when you last saw it?
It was sticking out of Gullet's back, right after I stabbed him with it.
Got it.
Probably still there.
No, it's not.
I have your knife.
My grandmother's knife. Thanks, Swabby. I have no idea how you pull that off, but I guess a deal's a deal. I'll vote for your stupid plan.
Yay. Got one.
You might want to change this water someday. Just a thought.
It's not water. I'm marinating the plate scrapings for tomorrow's dinner.
What is all this stuff anyway?
Oh, you know, urchin husks, bile duck extract, sugar, fangweed. Nothing unusual.
Alright, let's get her.
So, Putra.
Chef, Putra, please call me Chef. Everybody does.
They do?
No, never. But they should.
Alright, let's get the extraneous out of the way.
Chef.
Because they're a bunch of pedestrian clods who wouldn't know a great meal if it hit them in the mouth. Which, by the way, it often does, if you cook it right.
Or wrong.
But mainly it's because technically I am a cook, not a chef. It's a job title.
These are both the same question. These are all the same question.
Well, have you tried to get a promotion?
Only about a dozen times. I keep the written request handy, complete with case studies and cost-benefit analysis. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. But LeChuck refuses to sign it.
Management.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to sway you on the Monkey Island vote.
Looks
Save
like
your
I have an
breath,
N.
I'm unswayable. There's only one opinion I value, and that's Iron Rose's.
Or also if
She's
I get
the
Rose,
smartest
yeah.
one on the ship.
Second smartest.
Now that you mention it, I'm remembering that I said just last week that I'd always vote with Rose. So I'm gonna do that on this too. Whatever way Rose votes, that's how I'll vote. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh. Did you know Gullet well?
Sure. He and I were the only zombies in the crew until you came along.
Are they? I guess. Yeah, it's all ghosts or zombies. Yeah, anyway. No.
Sometimes I forget I'm a zombie.
I don't. Every time I try to get a decent cooking job at a restaurant or some swanky manor house, they say I'm too green, and they play it off like they're talking about experience level, but I know what they mean. Zombies need not apply. We don't want them rotting near the food. You must have experiences like that.
Tons of them. Birthday party clown gig? Bridge club. I think all we want to do is eat brains.
They think all we want to do is eat brains.
Which, to be honest, I do want. But not constantly. That's a terrible stereotype.
How did you become a zombie?
Oh, the usual way. I was at the Culinary Academy at the time. At first, I thought I was having an allergic reaction to some strawberries. How about you?
Me?
Zombie by marriage. Also allergic to strawberries?
I'm a zombie by marriage?
Good one. I was married once too. I know what you mean.
What was Gullet like?
Well, you'll have noticed he was a bit of a bully.
Not at all.
He didn't have much power or control in his life, and he was insecure about that. So he compensated by being domineering, vicious, and cruel whenever he had the opportunity.
You don't say.
But he had his good side. He wrote poetry.
Ooh.
Nobody else knows that. He kept it a secret. He was always afraid someone would steal his ideas. Not that anyone would have. His poems were total garbage.
So it's not that he was ashamed, it's that he was overconfident, which is interesting.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Putra makes a compelling case for promotion. Why
I
don't
will
I
help.
see if I can make some headway with your promotion? I think LeChuck likes me.
Sure, knock yourself out. If nothing else, we'll all get some entertainment out of it.
Can't hurt. Alright, so she's good. She's going with Rose. Need to find Flambe eventually. I am gonna go back into the hold for no good reason. No, I'm not. I am gonna go to LeChuck, I think.
Shouldn't ye be swabbing?
Maybe. I want to talk to you about this.
Is this about a promotion for Putra again? I've told her 100 times I'm never going to sign that. One more thing, Swabby. Now that you'll be first swab, you'll be needing to fill out the Swabby report. Take this report, fill it out, and give it to Iron Rose for her initials. Some say it's grog that keeps a pirate ship running. It's not. It's paperwork.
Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Alright. The log messes. Is this a mess?
I guess it's a good sign if they're not
It's
trying
not
to
a
leave.
mess. Alright. Start my logging. Well, that's a mess.
That is one revoltingly greasy porthole.
Out we go. I don't see any messes. I'm gonna go back to Gullet, see how Gullet's doing. I might have seen something else there, I don't know. Hello.
Hey, Gullet.
Just double checking. Yeah, you're good.
Can I get you anything?
You can tell whoever's been turning the ship's wheel to knock it off. I could lose a leg or something.
I'll be sure to pass that along.
That's right, I have been kind of playing around with the ship wheel.
He's pretty securely pinned there by the rudder.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm tempted to go up and keep turning that wheel. I'll just check out the rudder. The rudder. Ugh. Don't know why that was hard to say. Anything? Ooh, the cannons are moving. Were they moving before? I don't know. Maybe I just caught them on a moving time. I love the ship, the sea animation down there. Pretty cool. Ah, a mess.
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks.
What if I use this? Yes.
Disgraceful.
Okay, that's what I need to do to the other messes. I will do that. Entertainment for Bob. Do I just have something that will entertain? Well, I mean, horse armor is entertaining for everyone. Business card?
What do you like to do for fun?
Yeah, give me some
Oh,
ideas.
Pretty much anything. I'm easy.
Sea shanties?
Sea shanties?
Nope.
Clog dancing?
Not really.
Basket weaving?
Well, no.
Meditation?
Nah.
You'd think he'd like meditation.
I do enjoy reading.
Aha!
Huh.
Biographies?
I do enjoy reading.
Okay, I'll see what I can find.
find.
Instead of going down those other paths. Alright, so he wants something. Oh, the pamphlet. There you
Would you
go.
like to read this pamphlet?
No thanks. I've already read that lots of times.
Alright, mister. This painting of the Michelin Man. I tried the business card. Request for promotion?
Want to read Putra's request for promotion?
Oh, believe me, I have seen that plenty of times.
Alright, what about my
Want
report?
to help me find things to list on my report?
No thanks. I'll do my job. You do yours.
You're not wrong. Moving on. Is there any mess up here? I want to finish my report. Not obviously. Nope. What happens
Crow's
if
nest is up there.
Okay. Every once in a while I'm like, oh, they give me the option to like do something like look up. I'm like, oh, there's probably like some dialogue there. And then it's like not anything. It's really weird. I don't know what I
No one
just...
on this ship has heard of recycling.
Okay. That's a mess. The used up potion supplies? I'll try it on the other used up potion supplies. No, that's not a mess. Looking at the cannon, that's not a mess.
I've already added the empty crates to my
Oh,
report.
okay, they're all one item, I suppose. Go into the ship then. You.
Ghost rats. Ugh.
Alright, and then my hold should have plenty of things. Oh, the frickin' ship's galley should have more than enough.
It's revolting. And it's a slipping hazard.
Right, wait, I think I'm just missing one, right? Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else in here that's worth adding. No. Yeah, galley's gotta be the last one then. Just the whole thing.
It would take forever to itemize in here. I'll just take a blanket entry for the whole galley. That's it. I've completed my report.
Gonna show it to Iron Rose. They really do like telling you what to do in this game. I mean, it's helpful, but I think I got it, game.
This report,
I got
please.
it.
Huh. Yes. Very thorough.
See? I am good at my job.
I wouldn't go that far. Here. I've got a bunch of other reports ready for the captain's signature. Why don't you take him the whole stack?
I will indeed. I will first combine the papers and then dare to enter the cabin.
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby!
I just have a crap ton of paperwork for you, okay? You love paperwork.
Okay, hand it over. All
Nice.
stamped. Now please give me some peace and quiet.
Easy peasy. Easy
Keep
McPeasy.
your eyes off that map, Swabby. That be the one true map to the secret of Monkey Island. Procured by me at great expense and no small amount of trouble. So, I'll not have you touching it, even with your eyeball.
Well then don't leave it out.
Leastwise, not while they still reside in your skull.
Okay. It's got a good energy.
Keep your eyes
Okay.
off that map, Swabby.
I'll talk to LeChuck and see
What do you want,
wants
Swabby?
anything. Why are you trying to find the secret? I figured out a way to get to... Oh, I haven't talked to him about that. Didn't Guybrush 3 already do this?
I may have figured out a way
Is
to
the
get
next
to
one
Monkey
I'm
Island.
doing.
I spotted another ship making a potion, and we can just follow them.
What does that nameplate say? The one there, on my desk.
It says LeChuck.
And LeChuck is a leader, not a follower. Now get out of here so I can think!
I'm just gonna leave. Okie doke. So I have the paperwork for Petra, so I'm going to go hand that in. I am glad I'm learning all the crew names now. It's nice. Oh, I need to give Rose the papers back as well.
Chef Putra, you're officially promoted.
I'm a chef! Chef Putra! Thanks, Swabby. You're amazing. I owe you one.
Which is also interesting because she said she would just vote with Rose, so I don't think I really need her. Oh, I need to find him something to read. Maybe all of these reports. Yeah.
How about a little light reading?
Are you kidding? Reading those sounds like actual work. No thanks.
Okay, I'll give this to Rose then.
I don't have time for that right now. It's all stuff LeChuck has to approve anyway.
It's approved. Hold on.
It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck.
I don't think I could use that anywhere then. I already forget what you wanted.
I think he should vote to go to Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about that now. I'm having a crisis of faith.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not being inspired by LeChuck to follow his lead.
Okay.
I will talk to LeChuck again then. Flambe's in the. I should talk to Flambe just in case. Sorry. I want to gather as much information while I'm here before I keep going back and forth too much. Oh, and then there's the crabs down there I need to check out again.
These things get more sophisticated every year.
It is like
That we
gold.
all did the same.
Yeah, that'll
Working
happen.
hard?
Never.
Oh, here's a book.
Let's talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island. Are there any particular favors I can do for you? I don't know a lot about your interests.
My main interests are sleeping and eating. I try to do both as much as possible.
Do you have a favorite food?
The demon pepper.
Oh, yes. Scorched Alaska. Salty like widow's tears. Sweet like revenge. And fiery like a hot poker to the tongue. Except when Putra makes it, unfortunately. She does not make it hot enough for my taste.
What's the book?
It's a book of underworld jokes. Jokes from beyond the pale. Unheard of in this world.
Does it hurt to have your head on fire?
I'm a demon. We're sort of all about that. You get used to it.
Underworld jokes, you say? Any good?
Hilarious.
Oh, I was hoping for a underworld joke. Yeah, I know it's the book I'm supposed to give to Apple Bob game. I know it's entertaining.
If you stuck your head in a bucket of water, would it help?
Or would it kill you?
Fire burns underwater.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
I'm guessing you don't wear hats.
once in a while, I look good in them. For a few seconds.
Tell me again about Scorched Alaska.
Prepared correctly, it should be like a hot poke.
Okay. Alright.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
So I think once I get him his thing, then he will give me the book. And I can give that to Apple Bob and then I'll be done? Now I still have to figure out.
These open plan offices are all the rage now.
I figure out LeChuck. I will talk to LeChuck and see what's so
Can't you see
inspiring.
me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby!
I know. Just want to talk. Oh, he's a stress ball.
What do you want, Swabby?
I want to talk. Let's be friends.
Didn't Guybrush Threepwood get to Monkey Island years ago?
Guybrush Threepwood is a fancy pants wearing third-rate sailor and a has-been pirate. He stole the woman I loved, and I will eat his heart at the gates of hell.
Did you really love Elaine, or was it more of a...
My patience is wearing thin, Swabby. Now get out of here so I can think.
He does not like me talking to him.
What do you want, Swabby?
I want to talk to him. The potion thing is coming along great.
Why exactly are you trying to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of Monkey Island has tormented many a pirate. Some believe it doesn't exist, that it's just a myth or a joke concocted by a fool. None has been more obsessed over it than that idiot Guybrush. Me? I think it holds a mystical power to be harnessed for evil. And as an added bonus, it will drive Threepweed over the edge of madness.
Wood. Wood, with 2 O's.
What was your name again?
Swabby, with 2 B's. The voodoo potion spell thingamajig is coming along great. Nothing to worry about.
Then, why are you bothering me about it? Now get out of here so I can think!
Man has a point. So I want to... Oh, Ghost Pepper. Demon Pepper. Sorry. Not Ghost Pepper. Silly me, it's nothing like Ghost Pepper.
Remind me what you told me about the pepper?
It's very, very,
I know that.
very hot and very empty.
Where can I get some?
What's the soup of the day?
Some former crew members who didn't work out.
Yikes.
It's a delicacy.
Yeah, where can I get more Ghost Pepper then, Petra, huh? Trying to figure if that said anything. It did not. Anything else around here?
That's held shut with a pretty sturdy piece of timber.
Hello. Can I, do something with the timber? I have a knife and that's all I got, guys. Come on. Nothing else. Nothing else.
It won't keep anyone out, but it could keep something in. There must be something fairly nasty in there. What could it be? Panther? Python? Undead, creepy, crawly monster? I could get mauled or something. Hey, Putra, what horrible creature are you keeping in here that you have to bar it shut?
What? The cupboard's empty. The board's just there to keep it from flying open at heavy seas.
Oh,
You think you'd never been in a galley before?
somehow I wish I'd never asked. It was more exciting before.
So it might actually be nothing. Okay. Well, that was a fun adventure. Well, how do I do the talk with her?
Chef,
Do you mind?
I
Oh,
don't suppose you know how to make scorched Alaska?
there it is.
Of course I can make scorched Alaska. I have to warn you though, it's not going to be very spicy. It'll be fine. You wouldn't like the full strength version anyway.
Okay, so she's at least doing something.
Some chefs these days use dandruff out of a can, but I would never take a shortcut
Oh.
like that. One scorched Alaska, extra mild.
Thanks.
It's a good start. Try it.
Sweet. So, Chef,
I mean, that's not gonna do it.
I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Maybe a mild one with no pepper. Where's the pepper? Ooh. She might know.
Claire?
What is it?
Your vote. How come you stabbed him?
Well, how come you stabbed Gullet?
He asked too many questions.
How many questions did he ask?
One.
Flair?
Yes.
I'm asking way more.
How's the score going?
It would be going a lot better with fewer interruptions.
I want to interrupt you. Okay. I got the chicken feed. Why is it empty? I know
These
I've
open plan offices are all the rage now.
I know I've clicked on that a million times, but there's boxes. Why is there no demon pepper? I'll give him the crappy one and see what he says. Is it something?
I had to call in a few favors, but I managed to get you this.
Ugh, take the monstrosity away. Its blandness offends me, even at a distance. Scorched Alaska must be like a hot poker to the tongue.
That was about what I expected. Oh. I meant to look at these guys
Devil
again.
crabs like limbs, apparently.
How's about... I don't know. Don't have anything to put in the cannon right now. Don't know where I'm going. Searching for ghost pepper though. Just kind of back in the hold. I don't know. Maybe Gullet has some ideas. Yeah, maybe Gullet has some ideas. I don't know. I don't think there's any in LeChuck's office. Hello, Gullet.
Hey, Gullet. Can I get you anything?
You can get me unstuck.
I
Okay,
was thinking more like a breath mint.
Ah,
that was fun. I did say I wanted to try to like play around with the wheel a little more to see if that would do anything to Gullet. I'm gonna just start double clicking wildly. I can hear him. I'm waiting for the thunder to die down. Okay, that's just me now. Feel the warmth. What if I... warm it up?
Any warmer now?
Interesting. Interesting. Because yeah, all the fire in this game, you have the opportunity to quote-unquote feel the warmth.
That seems promising, but inconvenient for carrying around.
I'm gonna just go to all the different places where there's fire really quick. There's this lanterns. What about downstairs? Is there any fire down here? There's the candles in LeChuck's office. I have to skip through all of his. Yeah. You want this?
Hardly any warmer now.
Yeah, there's nothing that's gonna be all that much warmer than anything. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep looking. This is a good start.
Hardly any warmer now.
There's nothing really all that hot on the ship. It's nothing. Oh, hi, Lupin. Are you just gonna sit there? Okay. Got a cat now. Just have to help. I am kind of hitting a time limit on this. I was hoping to get to a good stopping place kind of near the end of this puzzle-ish area, but this is taking a while, so I might have to stop. Oh, sure. This looks so warm. Come on.
Hardly any warmer now.
None of
Hardly
them?
any warmer now.
None of them are gonna do it?
Hardly any warmer now.
Anything up here? Oh, wait, hold on.
I have
Oh,
to
wait.
call in a few favors.
No, I was hoping to use his head. But I ended up just serving it to him. What is this frickin' ghost thing?
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
What can I do with it? I can never do anything with this ghost thing. Murray, do you know? Interesting. Ooh, I wonder if I could just try... because I haven't done the hint book yet. And I feel like I could figure this out if I kind of did the whole 10 minutes of wandering around. But I'm going to try the hint book because I haven't done that yet. And I'm curious how it is. So how do I convince the crew? How do I steal the map? Start with that. Ooh, this is interesting. Flambés. Okay, I need to make it hotter. Hop over to the tongue. The top deck for something hot that I could put in the Scorched Alaska. And you said this was, promising.
That seems promising, but inconvenient for carrying around.
What if I put it in the cannon? I feel like I've searched the top deck for something to warm up the baked Alaska. Sorry, scorched Alaska. So I'm gonna keep going on the hint book. Oh, use your knife to cut a piece of the. Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. So it is that, but I need to get a piece of it. Thank you. Thank you, hint book. Not really a hint book. Actually, let's do the combination now.
Not the most comfortable thing to keep in my pocket.
Fair enough.
This should make it good and scorching.
Perfect. Alright. So it's more of a,
I had to call in a few
I had to get to the last 10.
This.
Scorched Alaska. Sweet, poisonous shades of my shady and poisonous childhood. It seals me inside like a lost love. A masterpiece. There's one bite missing.
Well.
Much respect, Swabby. I'm in your debt. I hate being in debt, so let's just say I'll vote your way next time we talk about that plan of yours. The one with the monkeys.
Perfect. He just does not care, and I love it.
You're not reading this. Can I borrow it?
Sure, I'll let you have it for the rest of the day.
Thanks.
He is repaying me twice. He's giving me a book and a vote. Thank you, Mr. Flambe. Wait. Skim.
It's Flambe's Underworld joke book.
Okay.
All jokes about demons. Hey Bob, I've got a great book for you.
I was hoping to get a
This looks
demon joke.
promising. Thanks. I owe you one.
Can I count on your vote to go to Monkey Island?
Sure, no problem.
Nice. Okay, so she's not inspired.
It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck.
Let me see if I can combine the stack of papers with anything before giving it to her, and if that might help her. Yes.
These are signed already.
Okay. Oh. Still have the map to the mop tree. Okay, so they're all signed. So I don't need to forge anything. So when I do that,
I don't have time for that right now. It's all stuff LeChuck has to approve anyway.
so now I'm not sure what to do about her.
Vote on going to Monkey Island again.
You want another vote? Go ring the bell yourself.
I will do that quickly. And then I might stop when we can figure out Rose next time.
One bell. Voting hour.
I already figured out what two
Meeting
bells
is
was.
called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
Nay.
Nay. Aye.
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 That's more ayes than before, but the vote to go must be it. Sorry. Meeting
Wanted to
adjourned.
check. Just wanted to check. And then two is LeChuck. LeChuck being angry. Oh, that might help actually.
Top deck schedule.
Yeah, LeChuck
One
shouting.
bell, crew voting.
So if I do twice,
That time again already? Well, let's get to it.
oh, so now I can steal the map.
Straight, you shifty, feckless parasites.
I said I'd stop and then I didn't stop.
Cauldron still empty. I distinctly ordered a mystical voodoo potion.
But maybe this will help
If a
Rose.
ship is going to function properly. Blah blah blah.
Oh, good. We got a good blah blah.
blah, blah.
I'll
Easy.
probably do my shirt in a few weeks when it starts.
Didn't mean to press that. All right,
It's
and
not much of a map. There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important. It's not much of a map.
okay.
There's just some writing on it, but clearly it's important.
Swap it.
This isn't remotely like a map. You'd notice it right away.
Mop tree
A
map.
map's a map. I don't think he'll spot the difference. Now I just need a unanimous vote from the crew. No problem.
That was easy. Ah, dang it.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
All right, I think I'll call it there then. So all I'm missing is how to, like, actually, I'm gonna double check.
I think you should vote to go.
I don't want to talk. I'm having a crisis of faith.
Okay.
All right, so there's probably just something in here that I have that I can give to her. Let me try everything and then I'll call it quits because don't want to be that close and then not. Yeah, this, she didn't care about the pamphlet.
Do you remember giving me this at my orientation? It's got some good stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. I put it together myself, you know.
That was easy.
Betray trust, commit fraud, threaten bodily harm. So unswerving, so unapologetically ruthless. This really takes me back.
Me too. Back to earlier today in my case.
LeChuck is really an amazing leader.
You can hang on to that if you like.
No, thanks, I'm good. Now that I've remembered why it is that I'm willing to follow LeChuck anywhere, even when I think he's doing something stupid.
Just so we're clear, that means you're gonna vote to go to Monkey Island now?
Yes, even though I know you want me to.
Works for me. I think I've got everyone's support now. Time to call for another vote.
Awesome. And on that note, I think I'm gonna do a quick save and save this for next time. So I have everything in place to go to Monkey Island, including the map. So I think that's a great stopping point. And I'm gonna probably film a bunch of these today just because I'm gonna spend the whole day playing Monkey Island. Sorry, so yeah, I won't see any hints in the comments, but I don't need them. That's also kind of why I didn't want to leave off with Rose. It's like, I want to kind of get this wrapped up. But yep, so thanks again for watching the series, and see you next time we maybe go to Monkey Island. I think we're at the end of a chapter, which is awesome, so bye.